Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is my holy grail must-haves from the drugstore. All the products that I keep repurchasing, products that I can't see myself living without, just products that I love from the drugstore. And if you guys have watched my channel, you'll know that for a long time I only bought high-end makeup. I just thought drugstore makeup was booty and I didn't think that I needed it until I started watching YouTube. And that changed everything. Like, I got really into drugstore makeup. I pretty much bought up the whole drugstore and I did my research and I, found out what people liked, what they didn't like, so I tried it out for myself and I got really freakishly into it. That's why I have so many drawers of makeup around me right now. It's sickening. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the best of the best from the drugstore. I'll be reviewing each thing, I'll be swatching each item, and I'll just be telling you like why I love it and why it's amazing. Now, I'm not going to say every item from the drugstore is a hit. There are a lot of items that I bought that I've been disappointed with, and I still have those. I'm actually saving all the products I'm disappointed with for a video. So if you guys want to see the products that I'm disappointed in from the drugstore, let me know and I'll film that video for you guys. But today we're talking about products that I cannot live without. So if you guys want to see reviews, swatches, and just my favorite products from the drugstore, then please keep watching. So one of my favorite things to look for at the drugstore are foundations. They're just so intriguing to me because in, a high-end makeup shop, they're pretty darn expensive. Like, they can range from $15 to like $100 for foundation. And I found some amazing foundations from the drugstore that I absolutely love. So one of my favorite ones that I first started using when I first started out in drugstore makeup was L'Oreal True Match, and this is just the regular one. It's not the dewy one, or I think there's like a glow one or something like that. This is just the original, and I got the shade Buff Beige N4. It is an amazing foundation, full coverage. It looks very natural, especially when you blend it out with a beauty blender. I just really don't like the packaging though. I wish it didn't come in a glass jar because I feel like I could get so much more use out of a squeezy tube or something like that. But yeah, very amazing foundation, and it's really easy to pick your color too because there's so many different colors to choose from, and they dumb it down for you. They have it in like neutral tones, cool tones, warm tones, so if you know what tone your skin is, you can kind of go from there. And usually when I'm matching myself up with a foundation, I'll just buy 3 of them at a time and then return the ones that don't work. I'll like go home and I'll match them up to my skin, and they do accept them back after you've opened them. So I know it's probably like not the best thing to do, but it saves you money. So that's how I usually match myself up. Another one of my favorite foundations from the drugstore is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I got it in the shade Natural Beige, which is supposed to be a shade lighter than the Buff Beige that I got here in the True Match, but it's actually darker. It's way too dark for my skin tone, unfortunately, but I just kept it for my tanner months. But I love this foundation because it's really lightweight. It doesn't look like you're wearing any foundation at all, and it's full coverage. So this is also really comparable to a high-end foundation. I love the packaging. It actually has the same amount of product as the True Match does. Even though it looks like there's less product in here, there's actually the same amount. I did some research. So yeah, awesome product. I prefer the squeeze tube over the glass jar, but both these foundations are like my top dogs from the drugstore. Next up we have some LA Girl Pro Conceal. You guys know that these are amazing. Everybody uses them. I just want to give them a shout out because I feel like they're really comparable to a high-end concealer. They're very pigmented. They do their job. I actually used this one in Beautiful Bronze to contour my face today, and it's a little dark for my skin tone. It took a little extra blending, but it got the job done. I really love the colors Porcelain, and I like the color Ivory for my under eye concealing. So Porcelain is the lightest shade that they came out with. It's the lightest of light, so if you have very pale skin, this will definitely work for you. I know those girls with pale skin, like, it's hard to find a concealer that's bright enough, and Porcelain is your guy. Like, it's almost on the verge of being white almost, but yeah, it'll give you a little hint of pink too to fight those dark circles underneath. And then Ivory is your classic pink undertoned concealer. It's perfect for just throwing it underneath your eyes and brightening a little bit, but also correcting those dark circles. I also got the orange corrector, which is supposed to correct your under eye circles. I don't really ever use this. I think I'd use it more in my makeup kit than anything for like clients, but it's supposed to correct the dark undertones underneath the eyes. So they do have a lot of different shades. Like, they have a huge amount of different colors you can choose from. So it's really awesome. It fits a lot of a broad spectrum of different skin tones. Another concealer that I really love from the drugstore is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is almost kind of comparable to the NARS concealer. It even comes in a really similar package. I like this one. This one is in the shade Fair Clair because for those of you with lighter skin tones, it is brightening, but it also has a pink undertone, so it kind of fights away those darker tones underneath the eyes. So I really like this. A full coverage, really blendable concealer. You cannot go wrong with it. Now these next ones aren't literally from the drugstore, but they are drugstore prices. These are Colourpop liquid lipsticks, and I'm obsessed with them. I prefer these over any of the liquid lipsticks that I've tried. They're the perfect texture for me. I don't mind feeling dryness on my lips. A lot of people complain that these are a little too dry because these are their matte liquid lipsticks. I don't care. As long as it stays on my lips, it could be as thick as, you know, tar. As long as it stays and looks good, that's all I care about. But these are actually pretty comfortable in my opinion. I know some people don't think the same way, but I think they're pretty darn comfortable, and they wear all day. They don't smudge, they don't smear, and there's so many different colors to choose from. I think they're $6 a pop, so I have a pretty big collection. I'm doing another order, so if you guys ever want to see a Colourpop liquid lipstick swatch video, for God's sake, let me know, because I have a whole nother drawer of these. So I won't swatch all these for you, but pretty much in all of my tutorials I'm using these liquid lipsticks because they're my favorite. So just wanted to throw those in there, even though they're not actually from the drugstore. They're still really affordable. Yes. So if you guys watch my videos regularly, you'll see that I have this little raggedy guy in like pretty much all of my videos, because it's amazing. This is the pressed powder by Black Radiance, and basically this company carries mostly products for darker complexions. Obviously I'm very, very pale, so I use their pressed powder as my bronzer, and good God, it's amazing. It blends out like a really high-end bronzer. It's very velvety, very silky, super pigmented. I like the one in the shade Rich Mahogany because it has almost a bit of a red undertone. It's not orangey in the least, and it's just perfect for when you want that like dramatic contour. If you have a darker complexion, this I think would work really well as a pressed powder. It's very silky, it doesn't make my pores stand out or anything, and it blends out really nicely. So if you have a darker complexion and you try this as a, you know, an all over face powder, let me know how it works. I'm actually really curious. But as a bronzer, it is beautiful, velvety, silky, pigmented, and I love her. Next up, I have these guys by NYX. These are the Roll-On Shimmer Sticks, and I mention these all the time. I'm sure those of you who follow me know that I talk about these in basically every drugstore favorites video I have, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them, but they're very pigmented. They're like the perfect little pop of shimmer if you're looking for like a glowy look. I actually use the one in the color Salmon on a lot of my brides, and they love it. It's just this beautiful pinky goldish shade, and it just makes the eyes pop. So yeah, I have quite a bit of these. My favorite ones are in the color Salmon and Nude, just for a nice everyday shimmer. The other ones are great for like pops of color, but these are just great for a little pop of shimmer to your look. Next up, I want to mention the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighters, and I have it in the shade Golden Lights, and I have it in the shade Peach Lights. These are my two top favorite highlighters from the drugstore, hands down. Actually, I would have to go with the Golden Lights as my top dog. I use the Peach Lights more so on a daily basis if I'm going to work, but if I want a serious contour, the Golden Lights really captures the light and makes it like glow. Your face is freaking glowing. Especially if you have a darker skin tone, I think this would really pop on you. But the Peach Lights is nice too. I like to put it over my cheek and just give me a nice glow. But hands down, awesome highlighters. They're not chunky, they're not glittery. They're just a perfect glow. We're talking about it. This is the Maybelline Master Precise Eyeliner Pen. I use this all the time in my tutorials. Like I feel like I've only used this for the past 2 years. I didn't try anything else. So just recently I started venturing out and trying new liners, but this was my go-to for a really, really long time. I like the fact that it has a thick base, but it comes to a nice tapered point, so it gives you just enough bend and control when you're making your cat eye. I just think that it's the easiest pen that I've ever tried to work with. It's opaque, it's matte, it's black, it's definitely like a keeper from the drugstore. So if you're looking for a new eyeliner, this is my favorite. You can't go wrong with Duo Glue. I use this for my lashes. I like the one in black personally because you can always see the clear one. Even if it dries clear, you can still see it. So I always go to the black one because it just like, it sticks my lashes perfectly. They never lift on me, and you can't really see it. So I like that one a lot. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, then please subscribe to it. Also, let me know in the comments below what your favorite drugstore products are, because I'm always searching. I'm always looking for new products, trying new things, and I just really love to hear what you guys love. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.